Good morning. It is day 4 of Camp NaNoWriMo, and I've changed things up a little bit. This is Saturday, the first weekend day officially. I've decided that you guys know I'm working on that Wild Sexy marriage book. That's what I'm drafting, but I'm thinking that I'm going to take the weekends off of that project and start diving into not drafting, but like the planning and research, because I have a lot of research that has to go into my book 3. So I'm going to take the weekends to do that. And I'm still going to be like for today I actually one of the, and this is not going to really make sense to you guys, but one of the journaling prompts from the Wild Sexy Life Chick, which releases June 1st, asks you to dive in and create a, what I like to call a PhD plan, which you guys, if you followed my YouTube channel, I do a whole thing about that. In a separate video on creating your own PhD plan. And so I'm actually diving back into that to do a PhD plan for my research and book 3. So this is kind of how I'm starting with book 3. It's not an outline, it's something completely different. And I'll share more about that along the way. But this morning it is 8:21 a.m. I've been spending time, I started with my journal, as you guys know, that's normal. And then I dove into creating my PhD plan for the research for book 3. And I'm at 606 words. So I'm counting that today for day 4. I'm gonna add it to my Camp Nano word count. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna do a workout, and then come back and read through and add a couple more things. And I'll let you guys know if that word count changes or shifts. But yeah, and then I'm gonna print this out and stick it in my Wild Sexy Life journal, Wild Sexy Life Chick journal. So yeah, I'm excited about this plan, about spending, I don't know, I need to look at my calendar, how many weekends we actually have. Let's see if I can pull a calendar up. So if I do that, that means I will have 4 Saturdays and 4 Sundays. So I have 8 days total. But once the Wild Sexy marriage book is drafted, which should be, if I am doing this correctly, I did chapter 2 yesterday, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give it an extra day. The first draft should be done by the 17th, and then I'll spend the rest of April potentially drafting book 3. Because, like I said, these are little field guides, and I'm excited about them. I'm so excited. And then when camp is over, May 1st, I'm doing a cover reveal. There's a couple things, a couple more adjustments that need to happen on the cover, but little field guides. Basically, these books, there's going to be 3 in the series. They're each going to be around 15,000 words. So that's why my goal for camp was 30,000, because I'm hoping I can get both book 2 and book 3 drafted. And I'm not going to show you the cover because I can't like do a cover reveal until May. But this is just to give you an idea. This is what it will end up looking like. This is a 5x8 book. This is a proof copy. You can kind of see a little bit of the back. And this is how I'm going back in and revising and editing. And so ends up being 100 pages of a 5x8. That's a little teaser for you. Okay, I am gonna run and go sweat it out and then come back and continue this vlog. I have come back to my calendar and I've covered with different paper the weekends so that I can actually write in the work I'll be doing until I finish. Basically, on the 18th, I'll start drafting, hopefully, or outlining book 3, which I don't really know what I'm calling it. I'm all about hashtags, so hashtag that body book, maybe. I don't know. So I'm getting ready to pick my color because, as you guys know, I work in the book companion journal, which is kind of like, it's by Mari Suggs, and you can see right there, it's kind of like a place for you to keep track of your memories. And I'll go through and do a specific show and tell once I'm done with the books. But right there, you have a color code. So basically, this one, I'm calling it, what do I have it? Sexy Marriage, Wild Sexy Marriage. I pick a color. So like the orange, all the orange that's in this book is for book 2. All the red is book 1. And then I've chosen blue for book 3. So I'm actually going to sit here and go through and write the things I need to get done for book 3 while I'm waiting during the weekends to get inspired, all the research stuff I have to do. And my word count for my PhD program ended up being 715, so that's exciting. So day 4 of Camp Nano is done. Hey guys, day 5, Camp Nano. It is almost 8:30, and I just finished my workout. So I've done my workout and my journaling and all that. I'm getting ready to make my protein coffee, which is usually what I have as a post-workout breakfast kind of thing. And so I thought I'd show you guys how I do it. So yeah, basically shaker cup full of ice. There is no need for one of those like shaker ball thingies when you're doing a protein coffee, because the ice serves that purpose as you shake it up. All right, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee brewed here. I don't know that you guys want to wait for that. So let me pause it and I'm going to brew my coffee and then come back and show you guys how this works. All right, while that brews, I'm a coffee girl, okay? I'm a coffee snob. I have a specific brand of coffee that I adore when I'm not using my Nespresso. When I use my Nespresso, I've got a bunch that I love from Nespresso. But if I'm using the Keurig, there's just one brand, and it's, I think it's San Francisco Bay, and we order it on Amazon, and we do the subscribe and save. Anyhow, it's really strong. It's kind of like between a espresso and coffee, and I drink my coffee black, and I think that's part of why I'm so picky. Like, if you're not adding stuff to it, it needs to be like good coffee. Anyhow, I am doing this protein at the moment. I ran out of my favorite, so my favorite will probably be coming in the next month or so, hopefully the next couple weeks maybe. But this isn't bad. This is good. This is Garden of Life grass-fed whey. It's gluten-free, no antibiotics, no hormones. It also has probiotics and BCAAs and all that in there. But this is how I do my protein coffees, if you guys are interested. But this is what my morning routine looks like before I start writing. Ice in a shaker cup, and I fill the ice all the way, you can kind of tell. Then I'm going to take 1 scoop, pour it on top, and then I'm doing this over the sink because a lot of times I do end up spilling. But a cup of strongly brewed coffee, black, don't add anything to it. This is vanilla, so this ends up being like a iced Americano with vanilla syrup. Yeah, so then you very carefully, this is why I do it over the sink, because you can see I always spill. But there you have it, and it melts some of the ice, because an Americano is espresso and water. This, it melts the ice, and you see why I always do it over the sink, because I make a mess. And then you shake it, and then I usually like let it sit for a couple minutes, shake it again, because when it sits, it actually like dissolves all the protein in there. You don't end up getting chunks like this. Like
you shake it. I shake it about 3 times before I actually start drinking it. So I shake it, let it sit for a couple minutes, shake it again. And there you go. And it's like an iced Americano. I have done this a couple times where I have not spilled a thing, but that is only a rare occasion. All right, so today, as you guys know, today is Sunday. And on the weekends, I'm working on my research for book 3. And so what that's going to look like today is working on my Wild Sexy Life Chick journal, because the journal is a part of all 3 books. So I'm really excited about it. I have some journaling prompts that I'm going to dive into today. And I also have my PhD program that I wrote yesterday that today I'm going to actually start applying and start doing some of that research for book 3. And so that's exciting. I don't know. I was thinking about this morning because I can't really put a word count on today's work into the website. So I think I'm just gonna play, and it's still progress because I'm still working on this Wild Sexy Life book series. It's just not gonna be in the way of word counts. So yay. I will maybe give you guys an update and show you some glimpses of the journaling pages at the end of today. So we'll see. Anyhow, I'm going to get back to my routines. I'm going to read Fruit Flesh before I dive into my journal, my Wild Sexy Life Chick journal. And yeah, talk with you guys later.